Hello, back at it again. It is 6:39. I am about to turn left on 317. I'm in Belton right now. About to go under the bridge. Well, where the bridge is, I'm not going under it. Let's see, what type of updates we have today. I did get up at 3:30 a.m. Got out the door a little after 4. Had my morning coffee and took out Shadow, my dog. Just had to pull the trigger on it. I even said out loud that I felt myself wanting to get up, but you know how you're kind of like half asleep, but you're like, nah, the alarm clock didn't go off, so you stay asleep. I've been feeling that way for well over a week. So I told myself, well, if you're already, if your body's trying to tell you to get up, why are you ignoring your body? So I set up for 3:30, woke up. It wasn't really that much of a struggle as I thought it would be, and got out a little earlier. Did I make more money? I think a little bit. I took one. First order was a Doordash, earned by time. It was a no tipper. So I do what I do to all no tippers nowadays. I'm a big fan of firing no tipping customers. So that's what I'm going to put in the title of this video, actually. Fire no tipping customers. Fire them. What you're going to do is you got to give them the earn by time. You don't know whether you're going to get tipped or not until you actually deliver it. Unless if you actually back out, take a look where the pause button is, and if it says estimated earnings on the tip, if it says $0, that's a no tip. Now one could cancel the order out of principle. I'm not going to do that because that damages me. It damages my completion rate and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide them the service that I provide to everybody, because I'm not going to lower myself. I'm going to deliver it as efficient and safely as I can, put it in the hot bag, and I'm not going to do anything heinous to it. That's bad karma on me if I did. With that said, after the delivery, I'm going to give that person, and if you're listening, if you're a no tipper, I'm going to do this to your order as well. I'm going to give you a thumbs down, and the pop-up is going to pull up when you rate the experience of thumbs down. They're going to ask for a reason why. I'm going to click the bubble that says earnings, and then there will be a box where I can explain why I rated you bad and why I'm firing you. And the reason why I'm rating you bad and I'm firing you is I'm going to type in no tip. I'm going to hit submit and let Doordash know that I did not enjoy delivering your order. And I'm hoping in return that since Doordash has this information, that the algorithm will not match me with you again. Will they do that? I don't know. But I did my part to let Doordash, the universe, know that you're not the person that I want to do business with, and go from there. Now, the rest of the morning has been Uber Eats. It's been nonstop with Uber Eats for the most part. I've done a couple upside down orders, but they did keep me moving. The last one was a double. It was like 8 something for 9 miles. But I mean, I even did a $4 for like 3 miles. But it's been go nonstop, which is nice. So I kept the wheels moving. Not all of them were upside down. Let me not put that type of energy out there. There was a couple upside down ones, but I mean, they kept the wheels moving. So I had a pretty productive morning. I can't give you the dollar amounts. Between $30 $40, something like that. I mean, if I had to guesstimate it. I was kind of on go mode. Just instead of looking at the end goal, I was looking at the process. And the process to me was, don't waste the time that I got. And now I did decline a couple of orders, the real bad ones. $3 for 9 miles. I got 2 of those back to back, really fast too. Declined both of those. But for the most part, there were better dinner table of all places. You know, I was eating with wife, mother-in-law, my daughter. Look at my daughter. You know, she's enjoying her iPad, enjoying her meal. You know, in a 7-year-old being goofy. And my thoughts were, you know, if I go out at night, I don't get to spend as much time with her as I want to. So, not really a weak thought, but I was like, you know, in my mind, I was thinking I need to justify. I mean, I want to spend time with her, but at the same time, you know, real life and bills. So, I did 2 things. Set my alarm for 3:30. Now it's permanent. So now I gotta get up at 3:30 all the time. Probably set it back to 3 eventually. Let me put that out in the universe. Also, I wanted $30 and I didn't go out and make $30. So I said out loud, every time I don't go out and make that $30, I'm going to do 30 crunches. Working my body a little bit. She saw me doing the crunches. I used to do 30 crunches like it was nothing. Like I felt it yesterday. I even said out loud, it's kind of sad, but I did my 30 crunches. I think I'm gonna do that every night before I go to bed. It's funny. My daughter wanted some alone time in her room, which I was like, oh man. But also, when I did get a chance to go in her room and I played for a little bit, I caught myself laying down. She saw me laying down after the crunches. I was tired, fighting to sleep. She even told me, you know, you can go over to your room. So, I mean, I was there. I was fighting it. I went to bed early. So my body and mind just gonna have to get adjusted to what I want to do. I can't let my will get weak. So I'm gonna need to sleep. I gotta build my threshold of energy more, so I have more energy to do things like that. I mean, I got to set some sort of standard, whether it's go to bed at 9 or 9:30, to continue going to bed earlier, or getting up earlier. But I want to also have more energy to do what I gotta do, and spend time with Jocelyn and not be a zombie while doing it. Be coherent, not be in like a tired fog. And so I continue setting the example. She had a good time at Mathnasium yesterday. Getting progress reports. She's still moving forward, meeting her goals. Today, she has practice in Little River. So it'll be, school. She'll have the ability to play with her friends, probably for about an hour after school. I won't take that away from her if that's what she wants to do. And then go pick up her mom from work and head straight over to Little River, do the practice, come home, eat, and that'll be the day, whatever we do with the little time left before bedtime. So, tight schedule, as usual, but, not a lot of idle time. But being productive without completely destroying myself or anybody else, I believe. I hope everyone's doing good out there. If you do catch yourself listening to this, whether you're doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, other apps like Grubhub,